Hi. I am going to break down a traditional sun salutation B. And when I mean traditional, I mean from the father of vinyāsa practice, Aśtanga Yoga. But I'm going to break it down and build it for a beginner in 3 different ways with various options and things that to do, things not to do, things like that. Please have a seat. Gather your hands to your heart. Close your eyes. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Let's chant the sound of Om. Breathe in. Feel the sound in your heart, the pulsation of the sound in your heart. Great. Okay. Come to standing. And we'll begin with feet hip width apart. So feet hip width is 2 fists in between the big toes. And you want the pinky toe edges of your feet to be parallel, like the sides of your mat. So for some of you, you might have to bring your heels a little wider. You just don't want your knees to internally rotate, okay? So if I bring 2 fists in between big toes, I'm a wee bit wider than that. Okay, spread the toes. Palms forward. Breathe in. Feel your roots. Exhale out of the mouth. Ha, like you're going to fog a mirror. Good. And the next time that you exhale like that, ha, like you're going to fog a mirror from the back of the throat, seal the lips. Feel space in the upper lower teeth. Feel space in the mouth. And do it again. So it's this audible sort of sound. I'm kind of raising the sides of my lips so the breath expands in the mouth with softness in the jaw across the roof of the mouth. And that might be a little advanced cue, so don't worry about that. And when you inhale, you want to inhale the same integrity. So through the nose, back of throat, this hollow of the throat is going to activate and engage. And this is Ujjayi breath through the nose, back of the throat animated. So you can slow the breath, hear it. This breath is going to build heat in the body. So we want to keep the vital life force essence, the prana, inside by resisting the urge to exhale out of the mouth often. I will give you opportunities. If you find you can't breathe, of course, it's better just to breathe rather than breathing this technique. This technique might be a later thing that you incorporate, okay? But if you are able to incorporate it now, inhale through the nose, back of throat. Exhale, hands to hips. Lift all 10 toes. Feel the weight in the heels and stick your butt back, bend the knees, sink into a chair. Now, breathe here as I talk. So notice how your chest has to come forward in order to sink into a chair. Your knees no lower than hips, yeah? Now deepen your belly. Feel the front ribs hug into the back body and lift the chest. Keep breathing. Good. And now you can stay hands to hips, elbows hug back, or bring your hands to heart. This is chair pose, Utkatāsana. Breathe in. Breathe out. Get the thunderbolts. You feel that in your legs, yeah? Inhale, circle the arms up. Now hands through prayer. As you exhale, straighten the legs and long spine. You can keep your knees soft. Exhale, fold. Bring the bowl of the pelvis forward and drop the head. So you feel lightness in the heels. Breathe. Now I'm on my fingertips. However, you might have bricks on any height to place your hands. Inhale, flat back. Bring your hands to your shins. But keep the bowl of the pelvis forward rather than sitting bones moving back. Hands back to the ground, so I'm on finger pads. You can bring them forward. Exhale, step right foot back. Drop knee, and now left foot back. Good, so we're in a modified plank. Curl your toes under, hand shoulder width apart. Bring the shoulders over the fingertips. So breathing. Index fingers turned out, so they're parallel, index fingers, like the sides of your mat. You might have to walk your knees a little bit back. Now feel your belly hugging into spine. Breathe in. Now in our low push-up, bend your elbows back and widen them so you're not resting your rib cage on them, and keep lengthening heart forward. Now root the inner hand, breathe, and keep the shoulders above the elbows. Belly in. Good, now pelvis comes all the way down. Point the toes hip width and keep the chest lifted. You're in a baby cobra. Breathe. Hug the elbow points, no weight in hands. And glue all 10 toenails. Feet hip width apart like how we started standing, yeah? Inhale, curl the toes now. Now from your core, press into your hands into all fours. Exhale. Good. Now press your chest towards your thighs. Knees open hip width, feet behind the knees. Drop your head in between the arms, and as you exhale, lift the buns up for down dog. You can walk your legs out a little bit. Good. Now inhale, come high onto your toes, belly in. Exhale, bend the knees just a little to get longer in the lower back. Breathing. Feel the weight in finger pads. Inner shoulders widening as the armpits wrap towards the earth and back towards the hips. Good. Now start to reach the heels back. Keep the knee soft and keep the heels lifted just a tiny, tiny bit. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. My nose is a little stuffy. Step your feet together. Okay. Inhale, reach your right leg high and flex your foot. Toenails down. Good. So you want to drop the right front hip crease, but get that inner thigh seam reaching up. Breathe in. Now exhale, bring your knee to chest, flex your right foot, and push into your left toes until your shoulders shift over your wrists. Look forward, keep pushing into the back foot, and then step your foot forward. Now, if it doesn't make it in between your hands, you place the foot down and then grab it and move it forward. Okay. Drop your back knee. Make sure the weight is above your kneecap. Now, finger pads down to the ground or hands on bricks. And you can stay like this, spine lengthening forward, or walk your hands up to the front knee. But hug your outer hips in. So hug the legs together and then lift the chest a little. Tailbone drops, stay here, or arms up. So I gave you 3 levels of progression. Find your gaze on one spot. Inhale, this is low lunge. Exhale, hands down. So I'm on fingertips. Lift back knee. You can actually keep the back knee down. Step your right foot back, plank shape. Shift forward, breathe in. Exhale, bend the elbows, heart forward, stay strong. Shoulders above elbows, then pelvis down. Point the toes, baby cobra. Slight tuck of chin, inhale. Curl toes, exhale all fours, chest to thigh. Lift the hips, down dog, exhale. Now bring your feet together. Inhale, left leg high, flex foot. Good, three-legged dog. So the right heel is lifted a little bit, breathing, and the knee is bent. Inhale. Exhale, knee to chest. So the right leg is strong. You're gonna push into the right foot until the shoulders shift over the wrists, look forward and step. Adjust your foot. Pick it up and move it if your toenails are not in line with fingernails. Exhale, drop back knee. You're in low lunge. You want to hug the feet front and back towards the center. So the legs are strong as you might walk hands up to front knee. Inhale, lift pelvic floor. And as the chest lifts, gaze is on one spot. Some of you inhale, arms up. Shoulders soft. You can keep your hands separate. Exhale, hands down. Left knee back. Good. Modified plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale into your low push-up. Clavicle bones broad. Pelvis down, point toes. Inhale, baby cobra. All fours, so curl toes. Exhale, all fours. Down dog. Good. Breathe in. Out the mouth here. Feet together. Walk maybe a half step closer to your hands. Exhale, bend knees, garland squat. So separate your knees and sink your hips to heels, look forward. Coming into a rounded plank. So high onto the toes. Press so your chest goes forward over the fingertips, round the upper back. And then when you can't come onto the toes anymore, you're shifting forward. Step right foot, exhale. Feet hip width, left foot steps. Inhale, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, reach arms out and bend knees, Bend knees, so I like to touch the fingers down. Keep knees over second toe, hands to hips. Inhale, lift chest or hands to heart or arms up. So those were three options, yeah? Exhale, release. Arms alongside body, good. Excellent. So that's one way, like a beginner way to do Sun B. Traditionally, when we step a foot forward, we go into Warrior A. So we're just going to do a couple more rounds building. We're going to keep building in intensity. However, if you find that your strength or your alignment isn't quite ready, then stay with the way that I just taught you or build slowly, right? If you find that you're, flopping in low push-up or low push-up is really hard for you, then just keep the knees down and just keep cultivating strength and precision and control with your breath, okay? So let's keep the feet hip width, hands to hips, exhale. Bend your knees, so tap your fingers down, sink back, hands to hips, heart or arms up, chair. Breathe in, sinking. Now as you exhale, open arms, straighten legs, long spine fold. So weight in toes, exhale. You can soften knees a little, head heavy at the bottom. Good, inhale, flat back, hands to shins. I like to keep my fingertips on the ground, flat back. Exhale, step left foot back, and then right foot back. Now you're in plank. So some of you'll keep bringing your knees down. Shift forward, bring the gaze forward, inhale. Exhale when you bend your elbows into low push-up. Keep the body in a straight line, shoulders above elbows. Now pelvis down. Let's come into a higher cobra. So some of you could stay low still, toenails glued, or walk the hands forward. Inhale, elbow soft, higher cobra. Good, breathe here. Kneecaps lifted. As you exhale, curl toes and come back to all fours. Right to down dog. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Good, feet together. Inhale, right leg high, flex foot. Good, now here, as your right pinky toe faces down, try pointing toes now. The right hip stays facing down, but the right inner thigh seam reaches up. Spread toes, inhale. Exhale, knee to chest. So your upper body goes into plank before you step. Good. Now feet are hip width here. So I see sometimes people's feet are too narrow, right to left, and it's harder to balance. Looking forward, you can always drop the back knee. We're going to come in a crescent lunge. Hands can walk up front knee, palms down. Good, lift the chest, micro bend the back knee. Good. So the left pinky toe is facing forward to steer the left hip forward. And now some of you inhale, arms up, shoulders soft. And some of you, as you sink front knee, might straighten back knee and press through the back heel. Breathe, pull the lower ribs into the body, inhale. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, step back, plank, some of you on your knees. Exhale, slow, low. Shoulders above elbows, look forward. All the way down, cobra, lower high, inhale. So notice how I just brought my pelvis down. I'll show you on the other side. Exhale, curl toes, all fours, down dog. Feet together, inhale, left leg high, flex foot. Three-legged dog, breathe here, and then point the toe. Inhale. Exhale, knee to chest, shift, step, adjust your foot if you need. Separate your feet, you can always drop back knee. Walk palms down to front thigh, slowly lift chest as you micro bend back knee. Good, and the micro bend is helping create a neutral pelvis. So the pubic bone and the tailbone are dropping, and you hug into the tummy, the center. Lift the chest. Inhale, arms up. Breathe as you root the left big toe, sink knee over second toe, and press the right heel back. Good. Breathe in. As you exhale, hands down. Inhale, step back, plank. Some of you on your knees. Exhale into low. Now, look at how I bring my pelvis down, but I keep the chest lifted. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, all fours to down dog. Good, breathe in together. Out the mouth. Feet together. I step a tiny bit closer to the wrists, feet a little forward. Exhale, bend knees, garland squat, look forward. Inhale, rounded plank, come high onto the toes. Step, left foot. Good. Right foot. And even if you have to tiny step, tiny step, tiny step, tiny step, okay? Inhale, flat back, feet hip width. Hands to shins or earth. Exhale, fold. Bend knees. Inhale, arms up, chair. Or hands to hips or hands to heart. Keep sinking. Hips moving back, exhale, release. Good. Awesome. Feel your body. Take a breath. Okay. So we're going to do one more round, and we're going to go into Warrior A. And traditionally, you would have the option to jump, but because this is more like a beginner version, I'm not going to give that option. Jumping is one of my favorite things, and I'll do some videos on that later, okay? So feet hip width, exhale, Hands to hips. And if you want to graze your fingers down, and I do this just to challenge myself to really sink. And now when you bring the arms, hands to hips, hands to heart, or arms up, you don't want to lift the hips. Keep sinking. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Good, head heavy. Inhale, flat back. Now try this with me. Step right foot, exhale. Now root the hands. Now as soon as your left leg leaves the earth, I want you to move the leg back and bend the elbows into low at the same time. So you can look at me, exhale. Good. Now some of you Cobra, some of you push your heels back. Come onto the tops of the feet, up dog, stay here. So your thighs are lifted. And up dog, ankles straight, feet hip width, breathe, elbows soft. Now from up dog, if you're in Cobra, just go back. Down dog, the all fours, how we've been doing. If you're in up dog, tuck the chin, point the toes, push into fingers clawing, round the spine, and flip the heels last. That's called a slow roll. Exhale. Good. Inhale, right leg high. And so traditional Ashtanga, you wouldn't lift the leg. You would just step. We could try that, but I've already lifted the leg. Exhale, right leg down. Let's do inhale, left leg up, just for balance. Exhale down. Okay, and now we'll try this way. So bring the right knee to chest, and as you push into the left foot, shift into that plank shape and step forward. Even if you have to pick up the foot and move it, yeah? Now take your left foot and you're gonna step it to the left a little and forward, okay? Now spin your left heel in, toes out. My left toes are facing the left front corner of the mat. My foot's at an angle. And when I push into the left pinky toe, I can steer the left front hip forward. Feel this left kneecap strong, the quadricep, the muscle above the kneecap. And if you feel anything around the knee, just soft bend the back knee, okay? Now sink front knee, walk hands up front knee like we've been doing. Good, now lift chest, back leg strong. Great. Warrior A, arms up. Nice. Now you want to find this balance of sinking front knee, left hip turning forward, and as you press into the left pinky toe, left inner arch lifting, because that left kneecap is strong. Thigh, quadricep strong. Breathe in, soften the shoulders. Exhale. Now, when your hands come down, lift the back heel. Now remember how we stepped back and we lowered as the foot was moving? I want you to do that here. And if you come to your knees, you could still try and then drop your knees. Exhale. And if you're on your knees, you're not going to do up dog. You're going to try high cobra and keep your knees on the ground, okay? Exhale. If you're an up dog, try that slow roll back. Tuck the chin, round the spine. Good. Now step your feet together, left knee to chest, press into the right foot, inhale, step forward. Good. Now, right foot steps out to the right and turn the right foot forward at an angle, sink front knee. Okay, so as I'm pressing into the back pinky toe edge of the foot, my right leg is strong and I'm spiraling the inner thigh seam back. Okay, now walk the hands up to the front knee and lift the chest. Arms up. Good. Lower ribs into the body. Good, tailbone long. Nice. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Hands down. Now as you exhale, so lift the back heel. We're going to exhale, step and lower, same time, low push-up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, slow roll from up dog. Cobra, just make your way back. Good, come into child's pose. Take a full breath in. Out the mouth. Take a full breath in. Flutter your lips like a horsey. Let the jaw soften. Nice. Curl toes to down dog, exhale. Feet together, inhale. Exhale, bend knees, garland, squat, look forward. So this would be a prep to jump, but we pretend we're gonna jump by coming onto the toes, round the upper back, with straight arms, look in between your hands, shift the weight into your fingers, and then one foot steps, second foot, feet hip width. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Drop your head. So I'm still touching my fingers down to bend knees. Inhale, hands, hips, heart, or arms up, chair. Tailbone heavy. Exhale, release. Palms forward. Close your eyes. Good job. Take a full breath in. Exhale, hands to heart. We'll just close with one Om. Good. Inhale. Thumbs in between the eyebrows. Honoring you as you are, the sacred space shared, in the collective consciousness, we say Namaste. Lifting your head. So right hand goes on top of the left and you cross the thumbs, Eagle Mudra. Hands, palms to the heart wings. Jai. Praise. Jai. Praise or hallelujah. Praise the flow that guides you, your heart, your life, your spirit. May you listen to its guidance. Jayo flow. We say Jayo flow. Thank you. If you have any questions, please let me know. Please subscribe to my channel. Share this. That's a lot to unpack in a short amount of time. If you have any requests for videos too, please let me know in the comments. Bye.